were standing in the wake of devastation, when you were waiting on the edge of the unknown.
Where's my wand, Harry? Where's my wand?
I don't know.
Harry Potter, you give me my
I don't
wand!
have it. How come he's got your wand?
Never mind why he's got my wand. What is that? You destroyed it. And how is it that you just happen to have the sword of Gryffindor?
It's a long story.
Don't think this changes anything.
Oh, of course not. I only just destroyed a bloody Horcrux. Why would that change anything? Look, I wanted to come back as soon as I left. I just didn't know how to find you.
Yeah, how did you find us?
With this, it doesn't just turn off lights. I don't know how it works, but Christmas morning I was sleeping in this little pub, keeping away from some snatchers. And I heard it.
It?
A voice. Your voice, Hermione. Coming out of it.
And what exactly did I say, may I ask?
My name. Just my name. Like a whisper. So I took it, clicked it, and this tiny ball of light appeared. And I knew. And sure enough, it floated toward me, the ball of light. Went right to my chest, straight through me. Right here. I knew it was going to take me where I needed to go, so I disapparated. I came to this hillside. It was dark, I had no idea where I was. Just hoped that one of you would show yourself. And you did. I've always liked these flames Hermione makes. How long do you reckon she'll stay mad at me?
Well, just keep talking about that little ball of light touching your heart. She'll come round.
It was true. Every word. This is going to sound crazy, but I think that's why Dumbledore left it to me, the Deluminator. I think he knew that somehow I'd need it to find my way back, and she'd lead me. But yeah, I just realised, you need a wand, don't you?
Yeah.
I've got one here. It's a blackthorn. 10 inches. Nothing special, but I reckon it'll do. Took it off a snatcher a couple of weeks ago. Don't tell Hermione this, but they're a bit dim snatchers. This one was definitely part of the smell of him.
And gorgeous.
Would you, Joe? What's going on in there?
Nothing.
We need to talk.
Yeah, all right.
I want to go and see Xenophilius Lovegood.
Sorry?
See this? It's a letter Dumbledore wrote to Grindelwald. Look at the signature. It's the mark again. It keeps cropping up. In Beedle the Bard, in the graveyard in Godric's Hollow.
It was there too.
Where?
Outside Grigorovich's wand shop.
What does it mean?
Look, you've got no idea where the next Horcrux is, and neither do I. But this means something. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, Hermione's right. We ought to see Lovegood. Let's vote on it. Those in favour?
You're not still mad at him, are you?
I'm always mad at him.
Luna.
Luna.
keep off the dirigible plums.
What is it? Who are you? What do you want?
Hello, Mr. Lovegood. I'm Harry Potter. We met a few months ago. Could we come in?
Where's Luna?
Luna? She'll be along. So, how can I help you, Mr. Potter?
Well, actually, it was about something you were wearing around your neck at the wedding. It was a symbol.
You mean this?
Yes. That, exactly. What we wondered is... what is it?
What is it? Well, it's the sign of the Deathly Hallows, of course.
The what?
The what?
The Deathly Hallows. I assume you're all familiar with the tale of the three brothers.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
I have it in here. There were once three brothers who were traveling along a lonely, winding road at twilight.
Midnight. Mum always said midnight. But twilight's fine. Better, actually.
Do you want to read it? There were once three brothers who were traveling along a lonely, winding road at twilight. In time, the brothers reached a river too treacherous to pass. But being learned in the magical arts, the three brothers simply waved their wands and made a bridge. Before they could cross, however, they found their path blocked by a hooded figure. It was Death, and he felt cheated. Cheated because travelers would normally drown in the river, but Death was cunning. He pretended to congratulate the three brothers on their magic and said that each had earned a prize for having been clever enough to evade him. The oldest asked for a wand more powerful than any in existence, so Death fashioned him one from an elder tree that stood nearby. The second brother decided he wanted to humiliate Death even further and asked for the power to recall loved ones from the grave. So Death plucked a stone from the river and offered it to him. Finally, Death turned to the third brother. A humble man, he asked for something that would allow him to go forth from that place without being followed by Death. And so it was that Death reluctantly handed over his own cloak of invisibility. The first brother traveled to a distant village, where with the elder wand in hand, he killed a wizard with whom he had once quarreled. Drunk with the power that the elder wand had given him, he bragged of his invincibility. But that night, another wizard stole the wand and slit the brother's throat for good measure. And so Death took the first brother for his own. The second brother journeyed to his home, where he took the stone and turned it thrice in hand. To his delight, the girl he'd once hoped to marry before her untimely death appeared before him. Yet soon she turned sad and cold, for she did not belong in the mortal world. Driven mad with hopeless longing, the second brother killed himself so as to join her. And so Death took the second brother. As for the third brother, Death searched for many years but was never able to find him. Only when he attained a great age did the youngest brother shed the cloak of invisibility and give it to his son. He then greeted Death as an old friend and went with him gladly, departing this life as equals.
So there you are. Those are the Deathly Hallows.
I'm sorry, sir. I still don't quite understand.
Aye. The Elder Wand. The most powerful wand ever made. The Resurrection Stone. The Cloak of Invisibility. Together they make the Deathly Hallows. Together they make one Master of Death.
That mark was on a grave in Godric's Hollow. Mr. Lovegood, does the Peveril family have anything to do with the Deathly Hallows?
Ignatius, excuse me, and his brothers Cadmus and Antioch are thought to be the original owners of the Hallows and therefore the inspiration for the story. But your tea's gone cold. I'll be right back.
Let's get out of here. I'm not drinking any more of that stuff, hot or cold.
Thank you, sir.
You forgot the water.
Water?
For the tea.
Did I? How silly of me.
It's no matter. We really should be going anyway.
No!
Sir?
You're my only hope. They were angry, you see, about what I'd been writing. So they took her. They took my Luna. My Luna. But it's really you they want.
Who took her, sir?
Voldemort.
Treacherous little bleeder. Is there no one we can trust?
And with the cataclysm raining down, insides